Oh! De Bruyne just hit the post, Bray! I think De Bruyne just hit the post. Oh, no, I don't even think De Bruyne touched it, you know.
Good morning, people. Welcome back to We Are the South Stand. Firstly, thank you to everyone's messages of support. Firstly, for Los, who's currently, we got better news overnight. He is, let me just read it out to you so I get it right. So, his Mike is doing a lot better. His heart seems to be starting to work on its own. Tried to bring him out of the anesthesia a little this afternoon, and that went well. Now he's sleeping again. Hope they will have more news on the long-term effects of his heart afterwards. But good news, he's off the machine, and his heart is starting to work by itself. Also, shout out to everyone that sent me messages of support as well on my journey against stopping drinking. I'm 2 days in, so I'm doing well.
It will last a week to next weekend.
No, it won't. Oh, cheers. You're a fucking supportive. Do you know what? I feel like kicking you off for that.
No, I'm joking, Jesus.
Yeah. You don't joke with that, Bob. It's not one to joke with. No, I'm not. I won't be. I won't even be. I'm not even going to games for that reason. To not be around it. Yeah. I'm going to avoid the derby because I know that if I go, I'll be tempted to drink. So, yeah.
Thanks, by the way, Mark Fogg, for my dad. Unfortunately, he's got Parkinson's and he's also got dementia. He's not going to improve, unfortunately. But my mum's getting a lot better. So thank you.
Good. Right. People, make sure you go and check out the sponsors, please. okjersey.com. £15 a shirt, further 8% off if you use the code OK or OKJersey at checkout. I've got 10 here, right? We ordered a load for Never a Foul and We Are the South Stand. They've come in 3 sets of 10. The first 10 that arrived, not one of them is mine. So I can't actually. I know.
Well, I ordered some at lunchtime today.
No, lovely.
I got the brother one, which is on the left hand side of that thing there. And
I've ordered that one.
Purple stripe one.
Right. Oh, I was tempted to get that one. I might get that next round.
I got that one, so I've got those two.
It's just started absolutely. Bear with me. I don't know if that water's coming in. I've got my bifold doors wide open now. It started pissing it down. Right. Transfer window is closed. Yeah. We're going to talk on it. Right. I saw you, young man, last night. Got sent a clip of you last night trying to shit on Cherky.
But he's not done anything.
Right, okay. So I thought, you know what? Perfect. Let's have a breakdown of this. The first game, he scored in. He came on for 15 minutes and he scored
15 minutes.
Yeah, but hold on. No, don't make a statement and then change what you said. You said he's done nothing. The first game in 15 minutes, he scored a goal. The second game, he was dog shit. Yeah?
Yep, correct.
Third game, he was injured.
Right.
Okay, cool. So could you now give me your opinion on Trafford, please?
Played well first game against Wolves.
So did Cherky because he scored a goal.
Yeah, but Trevor played 90 minutes.
Yeah, okay. And both of them impacted the game. So both of them impacted the game, yeah? Correct?
Second game, Trafford had made a bad mistake.
No. Second game, Trafford was worse than Cherky.
Right, okay. And then the last game, he was absolutely brilliant.
Okay. So how come... absolutely brilliant. Chill out.
He was.
He wasn't. If that's absolutely brilliant, we are in the mud officially, right? He had a good game, right? So ultimately, what we're saying is, first game, Trafford had a good game. Cherki came on and had a good game, scored a goal, and looked very good, right? Second game, both of them had shit games. And third game, Trafford had a good game, but Cherki was injured, right? And you're now shitting on Cherki. Make it make sense.
He's not done it. He's played 15 minutes, mate.
Right, but is that his fault? He hasn't played 50 minutes, actually. He's played about 60 minutes because he played in the second game but was rubbish. But come on, terrible. Alan, just be consistent and drop agendas, right?
All right. Who sent you the clip? Was it Martin?
No, it wasn't mine. No. No, I've got people that watch everything. I've got people that send me everything that anyone says. I know. I bet I'll be switching on Khaldoon as well.
Oh right, okay, you did actually, yeah.
Right.
So go on. So,
chill out on Cherki, man.
Okay, all right.
Chill out on Cherki. Because if we're going to talk on Cherki, then it would be fair to say, what about Reinders?
Reinders has had one good game.
So the same as Cherki then?
Yeah.
Well, I just think we need to be consistent with things. What about Ait Nouri? What do you think on Ait Nouri so far?
He was fucking terrible yesterday on Sunday. Jesus.
I wasn't keen on him on Sunday at all.
Oh, dear me. Well, both fullbacks were awful. That was the biggest part of our game was what was going wrong.
See, I actually think I think Ait Nouri was worse than I disagree with you, to be honest with you. I do disagree with you. Yeah, I do. Ait Nouri, I don't think Nunes was that bad. I
will say this. It's not Nunes' fault because I was not a fullback.
Look, I don't think Nunes did that much wrong on Sunday. Now, do I think we need a right back? Yeah.
Massively.
But I do think at the moment, right, people are throwing toys out the pram and moaning about things and not necessarily like, look, and I'm going to step out there and do it. I'm a big Bob fan. I'm a very big Bob fan, right?
I am.
I'm watching the game back. Bob did nothing more in the last two games than we moaned at Savio for doing last season. You know, looking great, but ultimately no end product, right? Now, I love Bob, but I'm going to say it, yeah? But I just wish people would... again, I love Pep. At the moment, I'm blaming Pep. Yeah? These agendas at the moment...
I must admit, if you're asking me, have City had a decent transfer window, I'm very mixed on it.
Yeah, so am I. By the way, people also... DJN. Nunes was so good, he got subbed off. At what point did I say Nunes was good? Right? I said, I don't think Nunes was that bad. Right?
Listen, I'm not going to have a go at Nunes.
There is no, I'm just talking to someone in the comments here. There's a world apart from me saying someone had a good game and someone I don't think was that bad, right? I don't think Nunes was that bad. I don't think Nunes was any worse than Oscar Bob, right? I don't think Nunes was any worse than Reinders. I don't think Nunes was any worse than Ait Nouri.
Until he played basketball.
Yeah, handball, it was. However, I bet you if I kicked the ball at your head, you'd put your hands up.
A defender would just put his face in front of it.
I agree. Some defenders, not all.
Listen, I'll get this out of the way, right? It's not Nunes' fault because he is not a defender. He's a midfield player, right? So he's been shoehorned into there because we've had 2 years of not signing a right fullback, which is astounding.
Yep, totally agree. Right, so let's break down this transfer window, right? Let's break down what we asked for because I'm thinking about this. So let's firstly start with the players that we wanted. That when I say we, I'm saying a royal consensus. Us as City fans, right? Everyone wanted Gundogan gone. Gundogan is gone.
I didn't. Okay. You know I didn't.
I didn't either. But I just said as a royal consensus, because I'm talking about generally people in the comments, right? The size of the squad, too big. The homegrown quota. Gundogan was one of the people that the club, fans and the club overall wanted to leave. Gundogan is gone.
Yep.
Akanji, overall, people wanted to leave. He's gone. Ederson. Now, for me, I didn't want Ederson to go. I wanted to keep him for one last year.
I was a bit the same route, to be honest with you.
I wanted to keep him for one last year. Really?
Well, if Ederson has stayed, right, then Mr. Trafford will be playing.
Right. So you wanted Ederson to stay for the sake of Trafford. Nothing to do with Ederson.
No.
Okay. Right. A lot of people wanted Ederson gone. He's gone. A lot of people wanted Jack Grealish off the wage bill.
I didn't.
Again, but I'm not talking me. I'm talking overall what I see in the
yeah.
What I'm seeing is
who I'm
talking to right now is the people that are saying we've had a shocking transfer window, right?
Yeah.
Started the transfer window saying they wanted Ederson, Akanji, Gundogan, and Grealish gone, right? And they're all gone.
What was the number one thing we said about 10 weeks ago? Which we absolutely needed. Everybody said it.
A right back.
Yeah, what the fuck is
right, but hold on. This is the thing. If we're going to constructively talk about the whole transfer window, right?
Yep.
You can't just go, the transfer window was a 1 out of 10 because we didn't get a right back. I get it. We didn't get a right back. I'm so fucking bored of hearing that we didn't get a right back. I don't need anyone to tell me we didn't get a right back. I know because I wanted a right back and we didn't get a right back. But a window cannot go from an 8 out of 10. By the way, I don't think it was an 8 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10 because we didn't get a right back, right?
The only reason... Because we've not got a right fullback, it leaves us very exposed at the back, in my opinion.
I just think the right back thing is a thing. But, like, Nitin, you're going to love me for this. We need to talk about the quality of other players that have come in, right? This isn't just about, we didn't get a right back, so it's a shit window. We need to talk about the whole damn window. Like, even little things like getting rid of Gundogan. Was that a wise idea? Or is Gundogan actually... Because over the last couple of games, I'll be honest with you, the back end of last season, we got top 3, right?
Yeah.
By having experience in midfield, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I'm only asking these questions. Getting rid of Gundogan, are we getting rid of some experience that actually helped to get things over the line? Let's be honest. Yeah. Gundogan's last couple of games for Manchester City has been really good. He's been really good in, right?
Brilliant.
So
you know we're missing most. You know we're missing most of all.
Kovacic, I think we're missing.
Correct. Totally agree.
We're missing a ball carrier at the moment. But this is where at the moment I kind of sit here a little bit and go. I'm looking a bit at Pep as well, the last 2 games. Like, and yesterday, after I finished the show yesterday, I thought, do you know what? I spoke on the players a lot. I didn't speak on the manager enough. And when we get round to later on speaking on the manager, I think some of the things I've seen in the last 2 games from Pep, questionable. Now, one thing I have received this morning, I just want to let everyone know this, right? It's come from it's come from someone that's a bit of an ITK. And before you say it, it's not Martin. We've all seen the interviews with Rodri. We've all seen Rodri say that things on and off the pitch need to change. Now, I've been told this morning that, in fact, let me read it to you, just so that it's complete transparency. Ederson never wanted to leave, and City didn't want him to go. This is fact. The online hate has played a major part in Ederson moving.
Right.
Also, Ederson has a very close friendship with our biggest legend at the club, who is fully aware of how Ederson and his family have suffered. This guy is far from happy here, and it's not just about what's going on the pitch. There's a knock-on effect here. Don't expect to see a new contract soon from this legend, and maybe prepare for a massive departure. Ederson's online treatment has not been ignored by other players. So, all I'm going to say on that is, and look, that hasn't come to me from a player, okay? So I'm not telling you that came from a player, but I'm telling you that's come from someone that's got a lot of things right that they tell me. So when anyone does think about, because I've seen narratives over the last couple of months that, you know what, we have to show hate to these players because that's how we get what we want. Right. Just think, if you were, all of our team are friends, right?
Yep.
Their wives are friends, yeah? Their wives are in boxes together every weekend. They all know one another very well, right? You might want to get rid of a player, so you might think abusing him is going to get rid of him. Understand the knock-on effect it has on other players that you want to fucking keep, right?
Absolutely.
Because we all know who he's talking about. He's talking about Rodri, yeah? And he's talking about the fact that Rodri, so when Rodri's saying, and people are putting, what does he mean? Things need to change off the pitch. Well, there's an insight of potentially what he might mean. Okay. So listen, I know as well as the rest of you, we've all got to knuckle down for a long season ahead of us because so far what I've seen isn't great. Right. And I'm not here being a happy clapper. I'm not here to tell you that things are going to be shiny and rosy this season. But
I'll repeat what I said this morning, Martin. I don't think we'll finish top four with the squad we've got.
I think we can finish top four, but I think it'll be tough at the moment. But I've said I'm giving this and here we go straight away. These players are fragile.
They're soft.
And straight away, Rodri can leave. It's MCFC, not Rodri FC. Okay, so basically what you two have just said to me is, yeah, we don't care. We don't care about if people... Right, no problem. Keep hating on players then. If you want to drive players out of the club, that is not how... It's not how I go about it as a fan personally. But
the thing is, I object to fans sending players directly messages and their wives.
Yeah. That's what I'm... I'm not meaning being critical.
Listen, let me out. I'm getting personal directly with people's wrong, right? I only go on Twitter every now and again, right? But I do look at the funny stuff on the politics and shit like that. I find funny, right? But at the end of the day, what we say...
Sorry. I want to address this comment. City Forever 642, suck your mum, right? About happy clapper bullshit. It's not happy clapper bullshit at all, right? Be critical of a player, okay? Be critical of players, no problem. Don't abuse players. So don't call me a happy clapper for saying don't abuse players, right? You be critical of people. I'm not saying don't be critical, right? But there's literally threatening people's wives, bro. Come on, there is no need for that. Like, that needs to stop right now. Otherwise, we've got a long season ahead of us, a very long season.
Be constructive with players.
Yeah,
that's it. Don't get personal.
And apologies because I actually just got personal, so I take that back. That was bad for me. But like, it's just abusing players is not it. We have to be critical. It's very important that we are critical of the players. Like, be critical, but be respectful. And that was that was shit for me for being disrespectful to you. To be fair,
it's like the weekend, right? What I would say at the weekend, and what I've noticed for the first 3 games, is, as a team, we are a bit soft. Which is what KDB said. We are a bit soft, and I stand by that.
I tell you what, we did look really, like I've said, no bite, absolutely no bite and no fight at the weekend. It was really.
Well, you know, the first half, Daps. Did you think we gave the ball away far too much?
Yeah. I think we did. I think we did in the Wolves game, though. If I'm being completely 100 with you, I think we're giving the ball away way too much in that Wolves game.
We didn't control it.
And do you know what? The difference with the minute that what's his name came on, sorry, not came on. The difference between Rodri and the previous two games is the way Rodri moves the ball. One pass, one touch.
And quickly.
And quickly, yeah. The speed that we're moving the ball. For me, Kuzanov was an absolute shining light in that last game as well. Is it coincidence?
Until they decided to chop someone in half.
Nah, see, again, Alan, agendas.
Listen, I like Kuzanov. He played really well. But again, the free kick away, which they scored off.
Right, and I hope he gives free kicks away like that for the rest of the season, because you've just been saying all the other players are soft. One player goes in with a hard tackle, and now you're criticising him.
Yeah.
Right? Do you want someone to be soft, or do you want someone to be hard? Because for me, I'll put up with that. He will get yellows this season. I've said it. He will get yellows because he goes to ground. But I'd rather he is doing that, and he'll look a few yellows, and he'll calm it down a little bit. We have to remember. But the difference is, without Kuzanov, I honestly don't think that second goal is scored. If he was on the pitch, I don't think they score that second goal. Yeah, spot on. I want Kuzanov to go through Mbeumo like that in the first 15 minutes, Kuzanov, right? I want to see that more. I want to see some sort of fight. I want to see people bringing players down. Do you know what? It was so refreshing at one point in the first half, right? It was, first or second half, in fact, where Brighton were through on goal. The player got in behind Kuzanov.
Yeah.
Kuzanov just put the burners on quickly, was straight in front of him. The player brought him down, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time we've seen that with Ruben Diaz? I think Kuzanov was brilliant. And for me, the only thing I would change is at the moment, because of how much we need a right back, I would... Right, do we play Kuzanov at right back or do we play Stones at right back?
Either or, to be fair. Either or. I'd like to play Kuzanov at full-back in the League Cup game just to see if he can do it or not.
Yeah. But, right, Man United next game. Who are you starting at right back?
Probably Stones.
Stones, what, them Kuzanov in the middle?
With Guardiola.
With Vardiol. Yeah. See, I'll be honest with you. As long as Kuzanov is in that back line, I don't mind, right?
Yeah.
I had been saying Vardiol Diaz centre-backs or Vardiol Stones centre-backs. I actually think Vardiol Diaz centre-backs with Kuzanov would have worked. But now when I think about it, I would like a Vardiol Kuzanov centre-back partnership and Stones on the right-hand side. Just try that against United.
Yeah, well, we can't afford to. We've got to win that game right now.
We've got, and Kuzanov. I've seen a lot of our players have pulled out of international duty. Whether that's because they are actually injured or because they know what's going on at the club. But
well, if you think about it, we sit back and think there's been a lot of change in this last 6 months.
There has, and that's valid. That is valid.
Yeah, there's been a lot of change. And the players are still getting to know each other, I think, personally.
Yeah.
And the way they play. Because
it's not fluid at the moment at all.
It's not fluid. We're not keeping the ball as well as we used to do. And we are quite vulnerable at the back at times.
Quite. Yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? Actually, I'll be honest. Against Brighton,
until
Kuzanov came off, I didn't think we did look vulnerable.
Well, do you know what it was for me? Bernardo going off. He's a workhorse, mate. He does a lot of covering work all over the pitch. And he does.
Yeah.
So when someone's
comment about Bernardo and physicalness, but Bernardo is actually pretty physical, you know.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
big time.
I think people
Thing is,
think that he's small, that he's not physical.
When a player goes out of position, he covers for everybody, and he does. He's everywhere.
Yeah. Look, I'll be honest. I don't think Bernardo had a great when he came on against Tottenham. I don't think he was great, and I don't think he was great at the weekend. I think at the weekend, this is right, people. Firstly, before I move on to this, Daps, do you think we have a better squad than last season? Yes.
On paper, it's questionable at the moment. On experience, no, and that's the big tick.
On experience, no. On experience, no.
On experience, if you look at the game against Brighton, when them 4 substitutes came on, we needed a bit of experience coming on that pitch in the middle of the park, and we didn't have it.
Look, I don't want to be too reactionary. I've said, and I'm going to keep saying, 10 games. And I'm saying on Pep, by the way, this is 10 games. I'm judging Pep. I'm not Pep out. You will never hear me saying Pep leave my club. You will never hear me saying sack Pep. However, after 10 games, I will be very clear that yes, I think Pep is going to turn this around, or no, I think it might be time that Pep and the board have a conversation, right?
Yeah.
10 games, I need to see.
What we're going to do to put it right.
And that 10 games is also the same on players as well, by the way, because I'm gonna be the same on both of them. Who is good enough, who isn't good enough. I'm not gonna right now. Nori hasn't started great for me, but
I agree
he's only 3 games in. People, there's 200 of you in here. The likes are not even at 100 yet. Can I please ask you all just to take 1 second to make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's get those likes well over 100, please. It really does help the channel. Once this video finishes at about 11:30, it will help push it out to other people so they can watch this content as well. And please make sure you're checking out the sponsors. We do have a super chat, but I'm going to come to the super chat in a minute because it's going to be relevant to what we're talking about.
I will say one thing. We discussed it earlier. When Kovacic comes back, he's a shoo-in for the last 20 minutes of every game.
Yes. Now, a prime example for that was if I look at the game on Sunday, Rodri for me for 70 minutes was really, really good. Then he got tired.
He got tired.
Now, whether it be Kovacic comes on and sits next to Rodri, or whether it be that Kovacic comes on for Rodri, I agree with you, because the one thing that Kovacic does is carries the ball, drives with the ball, picks up the ball, runs at the team with the ball. And when you're under threat, like we were in that last 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
A player to just pick up the ball and run 50 yards with it and then draw a foul.
And
takes everything off. Or alternatively, it leads to something.
Or slows it down.
Or slows it down, that was more of a Gundogan thing. But that is the experience. I expect when Kovacic comes back, I can see why Kovacic hasn't gone now. Like, I do think we're missing Kovacic.
Massively.
I do think we're missing him. But yeah, right. Let's talk on things. Right. Can you not tell me, am I right that against Wolves, right, we were picking up the ball, we were moving the ball quickly, and we were driving at them, right? We were attacking Wolves at pace. Why did it change against Tottenham and Brighton to possession, slow build-up? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? And Daps, you didn't see the game right. But am I right that against Wolves, it seemed to be this new, faster pace, driving at the team, taking it to the team? Whereas the other two teams, it was far more stand backish, move the ball, slow the game down. Why?
Sunday, I thought Brighton sat back, more of a low blockish type. And second half, when the subs came on, they bypassed the midfield and went over the top of them.
So the same once Kuzanov was off the pitch.
Right over the top.
So what you're saying is so what you're saying there is Brighton had a manager that basically played against our weaknesses.
Yep, correct.
And it's there for everyone to see now. Because I said it at 1-0. We need a second. And how many times last season at 1-0 did I say, we need a second, right? Because if we don't get a second,
you're vulnerable.
Other teams just come back
1-0, you're not safe. As soon as you score the second, you've got a gap, and you put the foot on the ball and start passing it around, right? As soon as it's 1-0, you're vulnerable. When they equalised, they had momentum. And they played the same way. Balls went over the top all the time. And we were so vulnerable, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the team panicked again.
Yeah. I mean, their subs completely did change the game.
Massively.
But it's one of those things that I'm sure we all know this. If you're in the game against Manchester City in the 65th minute, then start putting the pressure on them, and City will crumble at the moment.
Do you know what? Sorry, 1 second. The biggest thing I've noticed with them at the moment, I find the team, they lose their heads when they concede.
Yeah, massively.
Massively lose their heads.
Yeah.
They lack composure. And at the moment, we've got so many injuries in 3 games. And I'm thinking, how are all these players getting injuries after 3 games? Is it the training? There has to be questions asked.
But all right, hold on. See, this is they would be my second and third take. Both of them would be my second and third take. My first take would be because of the amount of games our consistent run of games, and the fact we had the smallest summer. Why is that not why is the go-to to blame somebody? Why is the go-to straight away?
I'm not blaming. I'm asking a question.
But it does seem that the obvious one is the Club World Cup. The obvious one is the Club World Cup and minimal time off. Surely it is. I think Pep Linders, you're right. Pep Linders could be asking, but then what is the response to that? We don't want to press as much. Because last season we were saying, I don't know, man. I think it's.
I didn't think we pressed that violently on Sunday because the passing was slow.
No, we didn't. No, passing was so slow. Just no bite, no fight. It was really, really, really.
I was very, very disappointed. Do
you know the thing for me, right, is the mentality. That's what hurts me the most. The mentality of the players. They didn't look like they cared.
The players that have gone in the last year, yes, they're too old. Some of them are too old and had a lot of injuries. But all of the ones that have gone are all out and out winners. And they are. Where these young lads and the players that have come in, we don't know them. Yeah.
Right, straight away. Hungry Lion. Sorry, not this one. This one. Foden the Fisherman missing in action on 300k. Foden's injured, bro. Like, I've seen you, Hungry Lion, popping up more and more and more and more. My question to you is, how much longer will you be supporting Manchester City? Because the way you type is mental. He's injured, bro. Like, talk about the players that are on the pitch. He's injured.
He's done his ankle in. He's done his ankle in big time.
I don't understand why you would be here criticising Foden, right? Criticise him last season for how he performed 100%, was not good enough. But talking about him at the moment missing in action when he's injured is mad. It's just literally moaning for the sake of moaning. We can't... We need Foden back as well, by the way. We do need Foden back. Let me ask you a question. Let's move on a bit. Doku or Grealish? I know Grealish is gone, but...
Grealish all day long.
All right. So let's move on because Grealish is gone, to be fair. Savio or Doku on the left?
Savio.
Do you think Savio, when we come back from the international break, goes in, or do you think he goes in on the left or right? Because for me, all right, let's put another one out there: Savio on the left or Marmoush on the left?
Savio on the left, Marmoush in the more centrally.
Yeah, agreed, totally. I think after watching, and I have been saying I'd play Marmoush on the left with Haaland through the middle, but I'm watching it. I don't think Marmoush. I think Marmoush works best centrally, whether it be in the 9 role or whether it be just behind Haaland. I don't think he works well on the wings at all. I also think Marmoush needs to learn when to let go of the ball a little bit more. Sometimes he holds on to the ball.
I thought he was greedy. I thought he was greedy on.
Yeah, same. I thought he was a bit greedy. I do think we need to see a big reaction against Manchester United. It's probably the worst game for us after the last 2 games. But
do you know? I'm going to say something to you now.
Yeah,
I hate to say this. We lose against United and lose against Arsenal. Next 2 games, we're in the bottom 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. That's only 5 league games. We've never looked at the league table after 5 league games previously, so I wouldn't look at it now. But I think ultimately it's more what that will do with our mentality. I'm not going to look at if we lose to Arsenal and United, I'm not going to go fucking hell, we're in a relegation battle here. But yeah. I will be looking at it going fucking hell, we're so off pace of the leaders. Like, what are we going to get?
If we lose them 2, we're soft pace for the rest of the league. What we're doing.
What, losing to Arsenal?
Well, I think we will lose to Arsenal, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Losing to Arsenal's fine. It's losing to United. Alan, we've got to remember, like, it's all fun and games that we shit on United, right? United are actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, haven't United won 2 of their games? Right, so United aren't as bad as people are making out. You do know that. It's all fun and games and everything, but they losing, like, United are not going to be finishing 15th this season. They're not.
No.
Like, with the players they've brought in 3 good players, right, for a team that are 15th.
I'll tell you what made me laugh this morning when I woke up. They've not signed Martinez and signed his keeper. It's made more mistakes.
But I've heard very good things about that keeper.
I sent you a video today. Did you watch it?
Yeah. But I could send you a video of Trafford. I could find Trafford bloopers. The thing with the goalkeeper is there's always clips of goalkeepers letting in goals. So what I've heard of the keeper they've bought, I've heard that he's quite good. But
why didn't they sign Martinez? He's brilliant keeper.
Probably the wage. Right. Oh no. Do you know what? This is a really fucking interesting one, actually, Alan. So you're a fan of Martinez over the keeper they've bought. Why the hell are you not a fan of Donnarumma over Trafford?
I just wanted Trafford to get a good goal this year. It's not going to happen now.
Do you think that Donnarumma comes straight in now? Because
I think this is what I think is going to play out. I'm not going to gender by saying this. I think Donnarumma will be picked. He signed a 6-year deal, near enough, 5 years plus 1. Right, he's 26. I think January comes, I think Trafford has a transfer request in.
So,
if he wants to be part of the England squad, which he is at the moment, he needs to move. He needs to move.
True City Fan TV saying Donnarumma, the Hart, Trashford, Eddie. So, I guess the thing is, the judgment is out on Donnarumma, right?
Well, if he comes in and does well, which I think he probably will, as a keeper, like you said, Trafford is sat on a bench for the rest of the season. And he's ambitious. He can't afford to sit on the bench for the rest of the season.
I think straight away, I think he will be given FA Cup and League Cup at very least. At very least, he will be given all the cups.
If he wants to go to the England World Cup as a 3rd keeper or 2nd keeper, he needs to move.
I think if he's playing all of the FA Cup and the League Cup, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
It's not what the England manager would say to him.
To be first choice, I agree with you. To be second or third, I disagree with you. I think he could make it as second or third keeper by playing all of the cup games.
Wow.
Because you've got to remember, they've seen him in and around the training camp a lot, right? He's come up through the ranks. So I think there will be some credit in the bank for that. I don't think it's straight like that. But I do hear you. There could be a chance that in January he might say, "Oh, give me a loan." Actually, Ortega's stayed as well, isn't he? So he really might.
He might too. I think he'll ask for at least a loan minimum.
He might in January. He might. But like I said, if he gets League Cup and FA Cup games, I think he could still make it on that plane. I do. I feel for him because look, last game he was good. Last game,
He was.
But with how fragile we look at the back, am I mad at bringing in a mentality monster? No, I'm not. It's not what I look. Yesterday, if I could have had the choice of Donnarumma, a right back, or Rodrigo, then Donnarumma was third on my list. Right,
Right back. To me, right back is essential. We get that.
Yeah. A right back. Or even a winger, because at the moment, I like.
Do you know what I don't understand?
Wingers are so below par at the moment. They really are.
Well, they're not good enough, mate. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's where at this point, that's why I want to see Savio on the left, because when we've seen Savio on the left, he's looked good. When he was at Girona on the left, he put up great numbers. I really, and we haven't got Rodrigo now, so playing there. Do we play Foden on the right? Maybe.
Well, Foden can play there. We know he can.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cherky can also play there, and Doku could play there.
See, James Rest saying, "Hey guys, do you think if our attacking doesn't improve, we bring Savinho back to the left wing?" Yeah, I do. I think we.
Well, it's his best position.
The thing is, do I think Pep would do that? And I don't know. My honest opinion to that is, I don't know if Pep would do that. Me personally, I would.
Pep did some bizarre things on Sunday. Really did.
Yeah.
Which I didn't agree with.
Like what?
Well, first of all, Bernardo going off was madness in my eyes. Experienced player, which we need on the pitch in the last 20 minutes. I thought that Mamouche, as much as he was greedy, we took Mamouche off. What was it, Doku on?
Put Doku on. Sorry, bear with me 1 second.
Who did nothing. I just thought some of his substitutions were poor. I don't know what everyone else thought. I thought the substitutions he made were bizarre. I'm very, very unsure what Pep is doing. Bringing O'Reilly on when we needed experience to come on the pitch was another one.
Right, I've got something to show you lot in a minute. But what you just said there about bringing, you thought it bizarre to bring off Marmoush and bring on Doku.
Yeah.
Okay, so the back end of last season, our push for Champions League football and potentially our finish, right, was down to Doku off the bench.
True.
So that one made sense to me. I do hear what you're saying though, because Marmoush was looking sharp on watching the game back. But
it was.
I think Doku, and you are right. When Doku came on, he did sweet FA. But I don't think that was a bizarre move. I think Doku for Marmoush on the left is a pretty.
But saying that our bench was so weak, it was untrue.
Yeah, I know.
If you think about it,
Nico O'Reilly off the bench is not good enough. I'm sorry, it isn't.
You think about it. We had Ederson on the bench.
Yeah.
We had Gundogan on the bench.
Yeah.
Right. We had somebody else on the bench. All three of them left the club.
Yeah.
Day day after.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Seriously.
What do you mean?
Well,
that's why they're on the bench, Alan.
Yeah,
because they're surplus to requirements now.
But they're going, get injured, they're not going. If they came off the bench, which they did,
right, got you,
get injured, get injured, we lose money.
You thought we didn't bring him on because, I mean, I wouldn't have brought Akanji on anyway, personally. I wouldn't have brought Eddie on, personally. And Gundogan, maybe I would have brought Gundogan on over. I think bringing Gundogan on over Nico O'Reilly might have been a shout. Might have been a shout. Yeah. Right, I have just got my football shirts.
Oh, have you? Get it open. Come on, let's have a look.
Do you know what? They send us a free pair of socks in every bag as well. So get a free pair of socks, people.
Good for the winter when the snow arrives.
Right then, the first one I can see. These ones might be.
I mean, we bought 10.
Hold on. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, yes, I can confirm. I've got the raindrop one.
Oh God, you didn't, did you?
I did.
Yeah,
I got the blue one.
This year's kit, yeah.
Got that one.
I love that kit.
Got the black one.
Nice.
Now, these ones are a bit different. I'm going to get these.
The training kit ones. So the training ones.
Yeah, the concept.
Okay.
Actually, no. I think this is the Chinese New Year one.
What's the quality like?
Well, it's exactly the same.
Is it?
Yeah, it's literally exactly the same, bro.
Okay.
This one's a mad one. This one is a mental one.
Oh, what can I say at that one? Jesus Christ.
Look at this bastard.
Hell. Just put that over your head. Let's get that on. Let's get that one on. Let's have a look at that on you.
Hold on. Let me go and get this one on. Give me a second, kids. I don't want to get changed live on stream.
This will be a laugh. Everyone will piss themselves. Oh dear, look at how bad that is. Oh dear.
Where's my headphones?
Oh my word. Look at that.
Oh. Then I got this one.
Seen that one before.
And I can't lie, I got this Barcelona one as well. I like that one.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. Fucking hell, I feel like I'm in The Simpsons or something with this one on.
That's a bad boy, that is. A day to walk down the shops with that, and you'll get stared at. Just wait till your daughter sees that.
Mate. Oh, she'll love it. Do you know what? My daughter client actually, shout out to my daughter yesterday. She did the O2 walk, you know, where you walk up the O2.
Yeah.
In a city top.
Good girl.
Yeah. Right. So, Alan, where are you on Pep? People, smash the likes, please. Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
It does look like a home and sky.
Someone mentioned.
Yeah, they're true size, bro. They're, by the way, just to confirm, they are true size. This is exactly how my city top fits. So, yeah.
Right. Someone mentioned in the pub on Saturday night, has Pep been found out?
Yep.
And I sort of think he has. But we had such a good side over the last 10 years that no team could beat us. And now we've got pretty much a new team. And a lot of the players lack experience when the pressure's on. I think they're struggling a little bit. Pep's going to need to have a conversation with a few of them about what they do, try and give them the experience they need. This is why it's important, I think, that you have someone with experience in defence, someone experienced in midfield, and one up front who's got experience to talk to the younger lads. They need it at the moment. You can see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Pep can't do that from the sidelines. But at the end of the day, lads on the pitch can.
I just think at the moment, like
that's why I don't think we'll make top 4. I think we'll struggle to make it.
Well, what I said what I've been saying all summer is that I'm going to judge off 10 games, and I've even said I don't care if we lose a couple of games, but in those games we're not losing them the way we lost games last season. Yeah. That's the key. The key for me is that I'm seeing change. If I'm seeing things staying the same to how bad it was at times last season.
Yeah.
And at the moment, thank you. At the moment, when I look at it, the fact that we're not being clinical enough up top. Now, look, is that on players? Yes, it is on players. But Pep, the buck stops at you, right? Do something. Like if Haaland is not being clinical enough, I mean, he's scored 3 goals already, but try Marmoush through the middle. I need to see things changing. I can't like this whole, and the most important thing is that mentality, the fight. I can't watch games like that Brighton game. I can't. No fight. Like it honestly looked like someone mentioned Bob, how nonchalant Bob looked. And I thought, you know what? They've got a point. If we're losing, I need players to care. Do you know what? When I see Haaland walking off the pitch with his head in his shirt, right? I like that a lot.
Because he's a winner. He's a winner.
Yeah. And look, Steve spoke with Haaland on Sunday night.
Did he?
Yeah. And Haaland was fucking livid. Absolutely livid, but was saying, don't worry, we know none of us are happy with this. Trust me, me and a few of the leadership group, we're speaking, we're livid, and the Reds are going to get it. Basically, the Reds are going to get it. But I need to see all of our players care. Like that. Don't get me wrong, that Rodri interview, although it's a bit worrying, it's also good. I need our players to all care like that.
Right, well, don't want everyone's been melted down, think Rodri's leaving. He's not. He's just angry we lost on weekend and the way we performed. Let's get it absolutely spot on.
Yeah. And I think he's frustrated. You've got to remember it straight after the game. He was having to do an interview that he didn't want to do. I don't think Rodri wants to leave. I think Rodri wants Manchester City to be back where Manchester City should be, like we all do.
But do you think come January we need a couple, maybe 3 new faces up? Not prospect faces, qualities.
Yeah. Oh, look, yes, but mate, we've spent a lot of money we've bought a lot of players, right? There can't be
not as much as Liverpool.
I've been saying this. Savio is a project player. That's why I wanted Rodrigo. Bring me a player that's going to give me the here and now. I can't lie. At this point, I've got my eyes on Juma Bar as well. Juma Bar looks like probably. I hope he has a good season like he did last season. I want to see Juma Bar back. I think next summer we'll probably see Stones go. We've seen Akanji go now. I think next summer we might see Stones and Ake go, and then at that point bring in Juma Bar and kind of start to refresh the defence as well. But look, the season is long. The season is long. We are going to be reactionary every game. At the moment, it feels fucking shit. We played 3, won 1, lost 2.
This year, because of the amount of youngsters we've got, we are going to be inconsistent. There's no question about it for me.
Yeah.
And that's what you get.
It's not just youngsters as well. We have to be like, right. If we look at that team that started the last 2 games pretty much. Trafford, new signing. Ait-Nouri, new signing. Kuzanov, new signing. Yeah? Because I'm saying January is still new, right? Gonzalez, new signing. Reinders, new signing. Cherky, new signing. Oscar Bob, he hasn't played for a year and a half, right? we're talking a lot of the players that were featured in the last two games.
Mamouche is a new signing.
Marmouche is a new signing. Thank you. So a lot of the players that have featured in our last two games have only been at the club for 6 months. Sorry, for 7 or 8 months maximum, right?
Yeah.
So it is going to take a while for everyone to, for me, the fluidity was not there. But I will repeat, fluidity, there's an excuse with that. The fight at the end of the Brighton game, there's no excuse for that. I need to see fight. I do need to see fight. Right. Anything else you want to talk on, Alan?
I'm fine, mate. I was frustrated. I've calmed down now, but I was frustrated at the performance on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Because I know we can do a lot better. I was more angry with the mentality on Sunday night because we didn't show some balls second half. And that shirt, I'm in love with that shirt. I'm going to go out and go get one.
I'm telling you, this shirt is going to be a bestseller. If I do feel like I'm in The Simpsons, but it's made me smile.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go back onto the website when we finish this. Get one. When they come, I'll text you when we're on next together. I'll say, what are you wearing?
Mate, people think they're watching The Simpsons completely.
Exactly.
I
would recommend everyone should buy it. It's fantastic.
Everyone, get this one going. That'll boil piss at City.
It would. They're not expensive. Because okjersey.com.
Get them from here, people. They're over there. okjersey.com. £15. Use the code OK for a further 8%. Right, people. We will be back this evening at 6 p.m. Myself, Martin Nobbins, and Pulpy. Steve is still away, so he won't be back until he's back. But yeah, what am I wearing? People asking what I'm wearing. Check out OK Jerseys. Get yours ordered. We will be back later, so please keep an eye on the channel. This is going to redirect over to Never a Foul, so please go over there, put South Stand Raid, like the video, and we will be starting over there in 25 minutes. Until then, I am going to leave you with, you know what, this.
Do more. No, of course he needs to do more. We would agree, but what I'm saying is that when people are saying he's finished Avon Order, don't forget he won the FA Cup in his first season when he was the first manager to catch COVID. I'm sorry.